This is Andrew Bell, and today I was reading an article in today's New York Post, and today is Wednesday, October 28th, and the article made me think. The headline is "Monkeys in Mourning," and what's happening here is it's a kind of funeral. The human caretakers are preparing the body for burial, and that's not so strange. I mean, they're in a sanctuary, which is a place to protect the animals, and the animal died, so they're having a kind of service. What is a little unusual is that the other apes, the chimpanzees who are there, are quietly watching. And this made me, really think. It made me think about when we think about animals and humans and we make a difference. And it made me think, are they really so different from us? And what does it mean to be human? And one of the things that I think about when I think about what it means to be human is religion. And if you think about where religion came from, it really kind of started in human history when we started to bury our dead. I mean, that's one of the biggest differences between humans and animals is how we treat the dead. We bury them. And so this, of course, is not the apes burying apes, but they are, to me, at least participating in a kind of funeral. So it really made me think about how we treat apes and the great apes, the gorillas, the chimpanzees, the monkeys, the orangutans. I already made an earlier video for this channel, for NYC ESL, where I asked, do you think we should use the apes for medical testing or not? And of course my feeling is no, I don't think we should. But I wanted to add a twist, and I wanted to add another question. What about human prisoners? We have people who have committed really egregious, really horrible, very bad acts. They've murdered people, multiple murders. One of the person that comes to my mind is Charles Manson. Charles Manson recently, celebrated is the wrong word, remembered is a better word, or marked is the best word. Recently we marked 40 years of Manson being in jail and the murders that Charles Manson encouraged his cult, his people to commit. And I was thinking, 40 years, how much money was spent to keep him in jail? $50,000 a year? $100,000 a year? I mean, it's a huge amount of money. And yet, we abuse these animals who didn't hurt anybody, and we believe that somebody like Charles Manson should be punished. How helpful is it to put him in jail and spend a lot of money on him when we have the real need to do medical research? So I wanted to put out this question, and I'm curious what people think. And I wanted to ask, do you think that for medical testing, that we should not use animals, and instead we should use certain prisoners who have committed horrible crimes? And we can let people know that if you do these crimes, this is what will happen. You will be used for medical testing. What's your opinion? I'd like to know.